On January 7, 1943, an old man died alone in a New York hotel. He had no fortune, no powerful corporation, no political influence. Yet within an hour of his death, government officials became interested in something he left behind. Not the money, not property, but the papers. Thousands of pages of notes, sketches, calculations, and ideas. Ideas that some believed could revolutionize the world. Ideas that others feared could become weapons. The man's name was Nikola Tesla. Today, Tesla is celebrated as one of the history's greatest inventors. His contribution helped shape the modern world, yet decades after his death, questions continue to surround his legacy. Why did government examine his document? What was hidden in those papers? And did Tesla possess knowledge too advanced for his time? To answer these questions, we must separate fact from fiction and uncover the extraordinary story of man whose imagination may have been his greatest invention. When people hear the name Nikola Tesla, they often think of genius, and rightly so. Tesla played a central role in developing the alternating current electrical system that powers much of the world today. His inventions and discoveries transformed modern society. But Tesla has never satisfied with ordinary achievements. While others focused on improving existing technology, Tesla dreamed about transforming civilization itself. He imagined wireless communication before the world had radio. He invented handheld devices capable of transmitting information across vast distances. He proposed transmitting electricity through the air without wires. And later in life, he claimed to have developed concepts for a revolutionary defensive weapon powerful enough to stop armies and aircraft. Many dismissed these ideas as fantasy. Others saw them as a glimpse into the future. The question is not whether Tesla was intelligent. The question is whether his ideas were so ambitious that governments felt compelled to pay attention. To understand why Tesla attracted such interest, we must begin at the beginning. Nikola Tesla was born in 1856 in what is now Croatia. From an early age, he played an extraordinary memory and a remarkable ability to visualize complex machines entirely in his mind. Unlike many inventors who relied on trial and error, Tesla often designed inventions mentally before ever building them. Friends and colleagues frequently described him as possessing almost photographic imagination. After studying engineering, Tesla eventually emigrated to the United States in 1884. America was rapidly industrializing and electricity represented the future. Tesla arrived with a little money but enormous ambition. Soon he found work with Thomas Edison, one of the most famous inventors in the world. At first, the partnership seemed promising. It would not last. Tesla believed alternating current or AC was superior to Edison's direct current known as DC. The disagreement became one of the greatest technological battles in history. Edison launched public campaigns to discredit AC electricity. Demonstrations were conducted to portray alternating current as dangerous. But Tesla's system proved more efficient and practical for transmitting electricity over long distances. Ultimately, Tesla's visions prevailed. The success of AC transformed him into a scientific celebrity. Yet victory came at cost. Tesla learned an important lesson. Revolutionary ideas often threaten powerful interests, and powerful interests do not always welcome change. This lesson would follow him throughout the rest of his life. By the turn of the 20th century, Tesla's ambition had expanded dramatically. He no longer wanted to improve electrical system. He wanted to transform the relationship between humanity and energy itself. His most ambitious project was Wardenclyffe Tower. Tesla envisioned a global wireless network capable of transmitting both information and electricity. If successful, people could theoretically receive communication and power without extensive infrastructure. The concept was breathtakingly ambitious. It was so enormously expansive, investors grew skeptical and funding disappeared. Hence, the construction stopped. Wardenclyffe Tower was eventually demolished. For many observers, the failure marked the beginning of Tesla's decline, but Tesla remained convinced that the future would eventually validate this vision, and in some ways it did. Today, wireless communication connects billions of people worldwide. While modern technology differs significantly from Tesla's original concept, his predictions appear remarkably forward-looking. Yet his increasingly grand claims also begin attracting criticism. Some questioned whether genius was slowly becoming obsession. Others wondered whether Tesla had simply moved beyond the limits of practical science. In 1930s, Tesla began speaking publicly about what he called a revolutionary defensive weapon. Newspapers referred to it as a death ray. Tesla claimed the technology could project concentrated energy across the vast distance and destroy enemy aircraft before they reached their target. Whether such weapon was technically feasible remains heavily debated. However, context matters. Europe was moving toward the war, military technology was advancing rapidly, and the governments around the world were searching desperately for the strategic advantages. Even if Tesla's claims seemed improbable, they could not be completely ignored. What if he was right? What if his research contained valuable military applications? Suddenly, the eccentric inventor was no longer merely a scientific curiosity. He represented a potential source of strategic information, and during times of war, government takes such possibilities very seriously. By early 1940s, Tesla lived largely in isolation. The fame of his earlier years had faded. Many of his projects remained unfinished. Financial difficulties followed him. Yet he continued writing, thinking, and developing ideas. Then on January 7, 1943, Nikola Tesla died alone in a hotel at the age of 86. His death might have passed quietly into the history. Instead, it sparked a mystery. Governments officially quickly reviewed his belongings. Thousands of pages of documents were collected and examined. To some observers, this seemed suspicious. Why would authorities care so much about an aging inventor? The answer may be simpler than many believe. The world was at war. Government routinely evaluated scientific materials that might possess military value. Tesla claims about advanced weaponry made such as an examination almost inevitable. Yet the secrecy surrounding the process fueled speculation that continued to his day. Over the decades, the countless theories emerged. Some claimed Tesla discovered unlimited free energy. Others believed he invented weapons capable of unimaginable destruction. Still others argue that governments deliberately suppressed his greatest discoveries. The reality is more complicated. Tesla unquestionably possessed extraordinary intelligence. Many of his predictions proved remarkably accurate, but extraordinary intelligence does not automatically mean every claim was achievable. Historians generally agree that Tesla documented accomplishments are impressive enough without exaggerations. His real achievements transformed electrical engineering, communications, and modern technology. The myths persist because Tesla occupies a unique place in history. He existed at the boundary between proven science and limitless possibilities. And people remain fascinated by the possibility. So was Nikola Tesla feared by the government? Perhaps not in the way popular legend suggests. But they did take him seriously. His reputation, his claims, and the real-time environment made his research impossible to ignore. The government's interest was not necessarily driven by the fear, it was driven by uncertainty. And uncertainty has always attracted attention. Tesla's greatest legacy is not hidden weapon or classified secret. It is something far more powerful. He challenged people to imagine a future beyond the limits of present. Many of his dreams failed, some proved impossible, and others changed the world. And even today, more than 80 years after his death, Nikola Tesla continues to inspire.